Sup y'all, Zora here, and in today's video, I'll be explaining 3 of my own fan-made pressure entities. But before we begin, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Without further ado, enjoy the video. Now, this video was inspired by these 2 lovely people, but let's get into the meat of the bones. Specifically, Z442, Bone Shark. Ah yes, the Bone Sharks. These entities will be the first aquatic danger in pressure. Bone sharks can appear in any large body of water in flooded rooms. These creatures have a set path that they follow that players can see by a blood trail. If players ever get too close to the bone sharks or enter their blood trail, the bone shark in question will screech, attracting every bone shark in the room to attack that player. This is lethal at lower amounts of HP. The bone sharks will only do half of the player's health in this frenzied attack. Now, in a given room, there will be 2 to 6 bone sharks in a given room. Bone sharks can be tamed if a player has a wall dweller chunk. This will have an achievement called Friendly Fish, and will allow players to obtain a new bait item, which will distract bone sharks in a given room. This, however, cannot be used to tame them. These entities are fairly dangerous and should be avoided. The next entity is fairly simple and not too complicated. It is Z100 Paranoia. This entity will simply, in rotten coral rooms, if players get too close to it or step on it, it will create chain smoker-like fumes, and the player will get claustrophobia much faster for the rest of the game until they obtain a med kit. They will also see some hallucinations. Yeah, this is a pretty shark-like entity. You will also get a badge called I'm Not Paranoid, You Are, after beating the game without healing the paranoia. Is a helpful one. Z12, the Collector. This entity is like Sebastian, but their items are much, much better. So players don't have to worry, and they're a little bit cheaper. They will appear just before you enter the ridge. So, pretty useful. And them and Sebastian don't really mix too well. So, that's really all the entities I wanted to talk about today. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and Zora out.